Dwight Gooden has just shocked the world of sports by being so successful at such a young age.
He was phenomenal. His fastball was just explosive.
He was the best young pitcher I ever faced.
Dwight was so in control out there. He had the breaking ball. He pitched fearlessly, and he came right at you.
To be 19 years old and have everything going for you at that age, I think it's remarkable.
Good fastball blows Sandberg right out of it.
In Gooden's rookie year of 1984, he pitched with such speed and surgical precision, they called him Dr. K.
It seemed like he was pitching against Little League kids. And it's not to belittle the rest of baseball. That's how good he was.
Doc was Rookie of the Year, the youngest All-Star ever, and a Cy Young Award winner, all in his first 2 years. But Gooden also enjoyed the nightlife and its trappings. And before long, personal problems and arm injuries took their toll. Doc never did regain his early form, but did have one magical night with the Yankees in '96.
Jeter, under it. Gooden with his hands in the air. He's done it. Dwight Gooden has just pitched a no-hitter. And for a man who has had his problems, what a night this must be. Tears in Doc Gooden's eyes, I'm sure. But happiness.
Unlike Gooden, Mark Fidrich slipped into the big leagues a virtual unknown. But it didn't take very long before everyone knew the Bird.
Pitching for the Tigers, a gentleman I think we would have to refer to as a character. There you see Fidrich, psyching himself up, talking to the ball. Do your thing, ball.
I was always talking to myself. Gotta relax back, gotta throw strikes, keep it down below the knees. Wow, you held on to that too long. Okay, over here, over there, you know. Just relax. But I mean, this was all in just, you were just doing it and throwing.
I'll tell you what, he was goofier than a whole pile of bedbugs. I swear, he gets on the mound and you didn't know what he was thinking when he's out there.
That is not a member of the Detroit ground crew. That's starting pitcher Mark Fidrich, who pats the mound. He manicures the mound before each inning.
This guy comes out of nowhere. He had flair, he had energy, and he had great results.
He was the greatest young finisher I've ever had. When he got into that 8th and 9th, if you had a lead, it wasn't ball one, ball two. It was strike one, strike two.
Thanks to his pinpoint accuracy, Fidrich was always in complete control.
When you get out on that mound, you got control. It's like, you guys are gonna attack me. I'm attacking you, but you guys are gonna beat me, because I know I got you guys beat.
Mark won 19 games and was Rookie of the Year in 1976. He even started the All-Star game. Combined with his many quirks, he became the most popular player in baseball.
Mark just seemed to draw people to him, and people just loved him. And everywhere we went, they wanted to know when he was going to pitch, what day he was going to pitch.
But the skill and eccentricities that made Fidrich so dynamic his rookie year soon gave way to knee and arm injuries. Mark would win just 10 more games after '76 and retired to his farm a happy man.
I just look at everything that I have, for some reason, boils around baseball. So baseball gave me my life.
I've been in baseball 35 years. I have never in my life ever seen anything to equal this.
Well, maybe so. Though in 1971, Houston's J.R. Richard struck out 15 batters in his major league debut.
He was one of the most intimidating figures, you know, man, 6'8", 270. He lift that big leg up, and he was wild. He had enough wildness in him, you really didn't know what to do.
With a heater that reached 100 miles per hour, Richard struck out more than 300 batters in both '78 and '79.
I felt in my time, nobody better than me. Everybody put their pants on one leg at a time. And you had to prove to me that you were better than me.
Then, shortly after starting the All-Star game in 1980, JR had a stroke.
Are the doctors convinced that you're completely recovered from the stroke?
Well, not totally, but I'm on my way. What I'm doing is rehabilitating myself. So I'm rebuilding my muscles and everything, so everything will be normal.
But JR never did pitch big league ball again. And today, he devotes his time to teaching youngsters the game he still loves. Like JR, Cincinnati's Rob Dibble instilled fear in hitters, but Dibble brought his fury from the bullpen.
Dibble was a little crazy. I mean, he'd throw at you, and then if you didn't like it, he'd meet you halfway. You didn't have to come all the way to the mound.
I love to torture hitters. The most fun I had was standing out there when I was on, and then sit back and just take my time and almost surgically remove the hitters from the equation.
In 1990, Dibble teamed with Norm Charlton and Randy Myers to form the Nasty Boys.
They were as dominant a threesome that I've ever seen. It got to a point where our game plan was to play for 6 innings. If we had to lead in the 6th inning, the lights were out.
The boys were so nasty in 1990, they helped the Reds win the World Series.
Cincinnati, the champions of baseball, with an improbable sweep over Oakland.
But Dibble's success was short-lived, for the violent motion that delivered his heat eventually wore down his arm.
It was nothing but a blast, and I enjoyed it, and that's why it was so easy to walk away, because when it started to fade, I didn't want to be out there and just throwing batting practice or giving up home runs.
Dibble evolved from